All right, everybody, it's Ray's Horror Night, and I'm so happy to go on the record and thank Peacock for the return of Mr. Monk. Mr. Monk's Last Case, the movie. Hour and 37 minutes, and I will not lie, it does drag a teeny bit. If you're reading reviews on it, like I know most are probably doing, and it's being referred to as lackluster, that is sadly the case. It could be considered, but what's sad is I don't like reviews too much anymore. I like to check something out for myself, is what I recommend everyone does, including before even checking this video, because there are some spoilers. There's no way to talk about this without giving spoilers about it away. But yes, Mr. Monk's Last Case, the movie, hour and 37 minutes, and I loved it. I gotta be honest, it made me cry. And very few movies in my life so far have done that to me, but there's a small handful, and Mr. Monk's Last Case is one of them. It dives into the fact of years after the fact of him solving all the cases that he did, solving Trudy's case. He is talking to her ghost throughout the movie a little bit. She's guiding him. That is awesome. I loved it. The movie, one of my favorite scenes is when he goes to the therapist who he still talks to, and he talks about the book that the therapist wrote, which, when they do the confidential stuff, they don't like to give names, so it's like A, patient this, B, blah. And Monk describes how it's like, well, I know that I'm patient A. And he's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I'm patient B, aren't I? And it gets all the way to the point to D, and he's like, well, at least I'm not patient D. And therapist is like, I'm patient D, right? I just, it still has the same charm as the show had back when it started. It's fun, it's sad, it does get a little depressing. It the funny thing is they picked a perfect time to release this around Christmas time, which is a very harsh time for people to, and yes, it does have the suicide hotline number at the end for anybody that fears they need to give that number to anyone, loved ones, friends. So yes, it does have its downsides a little bit in it. It made me cry, like I said, a little bit. It did make me tear up. I had to smoke a little just to relax. It had me emotional. It had me sad. It has me glad that it's back. Tony Shalhoub rules as Mr. Monk, and I would like a sequel. I'm hoping that this buzz does make it happen. I would like Peacock to roll out the sequel buzz, the red carpet for a sequel for Monk, because this is not it. It's not over. It can't be over. So if you've seen this review and you've already watched the movie, give me a thumbs up. If you have not seen it, big mistake. You need to check this out. It's a fun, relaxing time. Peacock is fun for $4.99. I have it. I've had it since 2021 when Halloween Kills was coming out. So I enjoy it. And I highly recommend it, excuse me. And Mr. Monk's Last Case is not the last case. It cannot be done yet.